Look, Dorsey. Maybe. I think I can find the loop. Oh, Uno. We're not playing Uno. You don't play fair, boy. No, because I had two of them. Thank you. Beaver. Rob told me to say that.
Big game strategy, huh?
Fly like a rook. For him, that's quite. Get away. You guys still play cards?
Yeah.
You want to play? Yeah, I want to play Jim. Get your body? Playing Crazy Eight.
You guys to play.
We're playing Crazy Eight. How do you put a foreplay on that? Yeah. I'll keep it in the ball, will you? Four. Look at you sit by this thing. Lock him in. Switch with Bruce in. Huh? Switch with Bruce. Bruce, can I sit there? Can I sit in your lap? Bognoff, don't go hitting your head or nothing. What was that? Get a picture. Okay. You put the lens on. I'd like to see you two as partners in a car.
He scuffed up my shoes. Now the idiots in Grand Island think I'm a slob.
Oh,
no.
why would they get the idea like that?
What?
He's ready for the card game.
I'm ready to win. Ready for what?
The card game.
Yeah. Let's go.
Okay, we're going to have to play a lower number of card game, aren't we? Or can we?
9 drop over.
We're going to keep it going, Crazy Eight?
Jackson better trips to win.
I don't think so.
No, I know they're staying there. That's $1 to stay.
Oh, hi. Let's see your lovely
Don't
room.
take pictures of me now.
I want to see your room. Oh, what do we have here? Books? You look like you're on food?
No, but that's not my stuff. That's on Maryland.
Oh, okay. This is your stuff over here.
I better hide it.
Oh, man, no blood. 6'5", they're up.
Get it. Go. I'll take him out.
Sounds bad.
Uh-oh, here comes the video camera.
He bouncer in the rain once in a while.
Jonathan?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Will you put that?
She drowned. You guys didn't go out and check her. She drowned in the rain. I thought her heart was much less to worry about.
Jerome Anderson.
I hit her in the head with I pistol her.
What the?
What the hell you want?
You're scary.
First aid, right here.
Okay, wait a minute.
Accident.
Nice. Where'd you do that? Stop it. Where'd you do that?
And they're playing basketball. My shoes were too loose.
Are you gonna dive in?
Yeah, I'm gonna do a backflip down there.
All right, wait a minute.
I skinned my toe when I was playing basketball. Listen, the callus just, because my shoes were loose, I didn't have basketball shoes.
I ain't Goodrich has got some.
Or do me, I'm the injured one. It happened when I was a little
I think
kid.
Goodrich has got some Band-Aids.
Okay.
Goodrich has got some Band-Aids.
Yeah.
Hi there. Cheese sticks.
Oh, are you?
Sedlick's in there. You in the side car.
Put it on the open.
That's what the complicated.
Unbelievable. They got us some raincoats.
Yeah, no, it's gonna turn smutty and somebody wants to jump cable thing.
If you want one.
Here's you have to find that.
Gee.
Great look on your face, too, Tony. Ball rolled off.
Caught me while I was pissing and moaning.
Wine attack.
Take those two, just bring it back them up over there where that one's sitting on the railroad back there. That's where we'll start from. So when you finish the course, drive all the way down, go around the apex there, go around it there. Pop the take the pickup through for, see how that does.
My raincoat.
Oh, don't do that. 912 on empty. 912?
Is that the one that killed Diane last night?
No, the 57. Just what I didn't need. One car on empty, one won't start.
Irish
Over there.
God, I wish I was a mechanic. I'd go fix it.
The big mistake is Frank and Beelan's trying to figure out what's wrong.
911. It looks like it's bleeding up there.
Everything
It's
I get
got
into
dirty
stalls.
ass
Tire get
carburetor.
bags.
Oh no.
Excellent picture.
A dirty carburetor.
This will go next to plaque 78.
You got your new.
That's about to do a seat. Hold on, I turn the wheel, you got to. Damn it. Really breaking. Turn left, no right, no straight, no back up. Curtis is eating the track up.
It was actually faster than this. I forgot to press the button. It was probably about 323.
Hard right.
Driving back to Omaha first. It's a sad state of affairs when we lose a transmission like this. All officers gotta feel bad when that happens.
Everybody?
Not only does it affect
Never mind, Rob,
me,
I'll
but
get
it affects.
Push that back. And then fix your door.
Get the car we had.
What is your time, Rob?
I didn't even come close.
Watch this expert camera work.
He's looking good.
Look at that man go!
Oh yeah, he's pissed. He's pissed.
Get 857 park over stall there, will you, somebody? Park 857.
That was a good one, Wyatt. That was a good one. That was a good power slap. That was around there.
We don't question our violations no more.
Is that what they're saying? Ah, he's moving, it looks like.
This time.
Yeah.
You only have to go if you're over 3, huh? Oh, I didn't know that. I thought everybody was going twice. Stupid me.
Take our shirts off.
A room together. Fucking badass looks.
Who was that?
God's talking to us.
Whoa, I didn't say a word.
Whoa, mama.
Who's this?
Oh,
Who is this?
there's not gonna be any turf left when we get out of here.
Huh?
So there's not gonna be any turf left when we get out of here.
What, dude? Is Cole stand back?
before made both of those good times backing up and going forward on those cones.
Four is good.
Yeah.
I rolled with him last night. Yeah, I rolled last night.
I rolled with him today.
Yeah, yeah.
Now you're cops, though. You know, Tom, when we get to be as old as you, you know. Yeah, I'm just saying, keep it up, Shillenberg. You know, he makes up for the back because all the fishing he does. What? We sort of even out if we drive.
Did you hear this comment? The higher the low. It's a wild and crazy guy who got the third fastest time in squads 1 and 2. Yes, we're talking 221. Not bad in a dog car. Rick Rediger.
India, sit down there. India, sit right here. India. Talk to me about the incriminating stuff on that tape. I want to know now.
India, come here.
Did I say something like...
India. Slack. Get this on film. Okay, that's it. Stop it. Stop it.
Train in the sunset.
It's like this. Oh no, Zoomland.
Let me do it. I'll do a sound and music jump. How's that?
Is that what they do in the farm?
What?
The Omaha Police Division, future finest. I know now why I didn't buy one of these and buy what I bought.
Why?
It's damn heavy.
Oh, heavy?
Schnabel, you're big and ugly. Clumsy, too.
You ever see how bull-legged he is?
I know.
Jesus Christ. How the hell do you play football when you're that bull-legged?
Johnny Harrison was the same way.
That bad?
Johnny used to run on the outsides of his feet.
No kidding. Man.
Being led by Officer Ronald Goodrich. Firearms instructor par excellence. In one of our many instructional venues, you see the response that Officer Goodrich gets, a hearty laugh.
Everybody wave. Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. Hi, Mom. Princess wave. Princess wave.
And the staff gets in just a little bit of practice time.
Absolutely.
You'll notice the form, the concentration, the full backswing and follow through.
Hey. 5 mammals.
It's a little bit far.
How far up the bank to go?
About halfway.
You were right where I pointed it. On the back side of the green.
Look there. Nice form. Let's see him putt. Look at his big butt.
You like that?
You're right.
No. Are you jealous?
No.
Keep to yourself.
What we're doing here, in case anybody wonders, is waiting for it to get dark because this is a nighttime shoot.
How far is the burn barrel?
72 yards. It'll help. Hope you don't slice that to the left.
The golfer in silhouette.
About 60 yards. Where'd he go? Who knows? Hit! Coming down. Next time use a 9-iron instead of drive. Get down.
Bogdanoff, you want to see the proper form for a 7-iron?
Yes, sir. It's in the hall.
No.
Cinderella story. Tears in his eyes. Here in Augusta.
You know, it could rain again out here tonight.
On your deathbed,
Before we leave tomorrow.
I think they should cut that thing.
Get back.
Didn't you unplug that thing? Unplug it.
It won't unplug.
Let me try.
It won't.
I'm gonna unplug that like the lieutenant ordered
It
me
won't
to.
unplug.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
Get back.
Let me try.
Get back.
Let me try.
Get back.
Watch this. Watch this.
Okay,
Relax,
guys.
I go. I'll be a witness to this. Right now,
Let go. You can't unplug it.
Expects people to do the staging. One of those things, or some of those things, is listed here on the blackboard.
No, I'm getting on camera. Okay, Mitchell, you're gonna be running. Wipe down.
He can carry our luggage out.
Yeah, he can carry their luggage out.
Yeah. There we go.
I gotta use the phone.
Ask permission to,
Hey, he's getting the luggage out. Hey, who's attracted me?
Smile at her and Wayne. Me and the missus. Princess who? Princess who? Is that what Prince went? She really got a lot.
We'll be drinking while we're down. That's the way to go.
So I'm gonna get a good season here. There you go. He's up on Bobby the truth. Oh, is that a check right here?
I told him when we started, I said, are you going to tell him? You watch, but make it too far. That's what he told me, too. I go, well, don't worry, he was too far.
You took your hat off? I took mine off.
Whatever you were, take out your name tag and put it in the opposite box, understand? Well, if you were the chaser, you're going to be a violator. I want to be a violator.
That was some right.
Drew has got little lights on. Drew has got little.
The chaser's got the siren.
Got the violator's got the lights.
I just want to see if there's dents in that rope where you're hanging on.
Holes in the dashboard, finger holes.
Sergeant makes this one rule. Don't roll it.
There's a pump over there if you can roll it that far.
Princess Will.
I was a chaser last time.
Yeah, but Atkinson, I think, was able to catch me on one. My dad used to bring one car.
Big dog.
Good job. What'd you get on camera? Me reaching. For a little gold. For the gun line. What? More like gold mine. Go west, gentlemen. Go west.
Naval.
Yeah.
Violator, sugar.
Go get him straight.
Oh shit, I got two. I'll find one for you, sir.
Baker.
Yes?
Get the one ride in there. Get that one ride in.
Officer Bradshaw.
Oh no. Oh.
Why?
Officer Bradshaw, are you going to ride with him?
Yes, sir.
Hold on, man. This ought to be good.
Michelle.
She's flying. She took the wrong way.
Maybe she was too fast. She hit that
She might have
barrel
been.
outside.
You're right. She slowed down a little bit. See, I think he'll let you do one where you can take the shortcuts, except we probably have a collision.
That 911's a fast car.
Has the broom. The water appears to be coming out.
Gentlemen, I got to drive that car back to Omaha. I hope you don't embarrass me by leaving any money.
Water is about to strike the car.
Go to it. Want that car clean, washed down, dried down. Don't forget
The
the door
visible
jams
is not
real
being
well.
soaked. The broom is striking the top of the car.
Hustle!
Keep the eye on the action, please.
Cross-stroke Kyle stems.
As Kyle brushes it down the first time, Villa applies hose water. There's a lot of mud buildup on the bottom.
Frankville, didn't the lieutenant tell you to work as a team? Frankville, how come you over here not hosing this mud off the side of the car? He's trying to get it with a broom. Teamwork.
Had to get it wet first, the whole car, sir.
Who made that decision?
Mr. Kyle, sir.
You also find a demonstration of leadership ability and lack of same. Go to my car! Damn, you going to my car, Kyle? I counted 4 hits on that, Mr. Kyle. That's 20 times each one you hit.
20?
20 for each one.
No problem, sir.
Good, you're feeling so enthusiastic. Make it 15. More.
Excuse me, sir?
Make it 15 on top of that. He's also very astute. He says no problem once, he gets 15 more, then he says no problem again. Mr. Kyle, what branch of service were you in?
The 82nd Airborne Division Army, sir.
Is that right? Mr. Sears, you were in the Marine Corps, weren't you?
Yes, sir.
If you replied to a command officer, no problem, and he gave you more to do, the next time he asked you something, what would your response be?
Yes, sir.
That sounds like a good move to me. Well, maybe we're having a display of that too.
Why don't you go up there and zoom in?
Get over there and get a close-up of Ronnie.
Desk in there. Mr. Carlson, you seem to be the leader of that. You ought to ask them guys if it's wet. Oh, they're getting it.
Wet, Hank?
They got paper towels.
Are they wet?
Guess they're wet. They got a bottle of water or something in there.
Yeah, bottle of water. That was the question that he asked.
Working that big car.
You only got 15 more minutes to finish this car, people. My 8-year-old washing the car faster than that does a better job.
I'm gonna go get some more towels.
Don't leave that door open, that window down.
goodbye, everybody.
Princess Way. It's been fun.
Yes, it's been a real fun trip.
It's been real and it's been fun, but it hasn't been real fun.
Come on, Dirk Way.
Princess Way.
Come on, give it to
Come on,
us.
Bobby. Princess Way.
Put your hand off.
There you go. Should have got a picture of that chick.
It's been a fun trip.
It has. This is the end of our trip. This is the end.
No, it's time.
Happy trails to you until we meet again.
Tino, I'm the lieutenant with the Omaha Police Division, in charge of the training section, and I would like to welcome you here to the ceremonies, the swearing in, and recruit officers for Class 1-88. If you would please stand and join with me in welcoming the graduating recruits from Omaha Police Division for Class 1-88. I would ask that you please remain standing while Brother Joe Barrett of Dana Hills High School gives the invocation.
We ask your blessing, Lord, upon each new officer, their teachers, their families, their co-workers. All of us in this room are thankful for the talents you have given these special men and women. They are truly servants of the Lord, for they have embraced a profession that says, we live and die for others. Be with them in times of joy and times of stress. They have earned your support and protection. May each person who receives a shield of honor today always experience the thrill of victory and not the agony of defeat. And with you at their side, Lord, they will always be victorious. Amen.
Thank you, Brother Barrett. Would you be seated, please? To begin the ceremonies this afternoon, I would like to introduce to you the dignitaries that are present in the city of Omaha. First is Mayor Walter Callender. Callender, can you stand, please? Chief of Police Robert Wadman. Assistant Chief of Police Jack Swanson. Deputy Chief of Police James Skinner. Deputy Chief of Police Charlie Serco. Deputy Chief of Police Charlie Parker. Chief of the Fire Division Horton Belquist. And Captain Raymond Hassett, Sheriff of Technical Services. I'd also like to introduce you to the members of my staff who really do all the work and make all this possible. They do the classroom, the hands-on exercises, and the ones that make sure that the people in this class are really the best that the city of Omaha can have. First, Sergeant Paul Cook. My strong right hand, Barbara Hotman. Sergeant Bobby Polk, Officer Nancy Bradshaw, Officer Ron Goodrich, Officer Michael Gordon, and Officer Michael Penicky. At this time, I would like to call on Chief Wadman to address the class.
First of all, I'd like to welcome all of you to our graduation ceremonies. I think it's such a tremendous time for these officers having completed the training and for the families that have been involved through these really, I think, rather arduous weeks in the course of things. And this is a time where I really don't want to give another lecture. They've, I think, been lectured to over a substantial time period. But at the same time, I do want to take this opportunity to talk to them briefly about some of the things that the future holds. As we look to the future and we look at these fine young people who are entering into law enforcement, we very quickly can realize that the year 2000 is going to soon be upon us, and that within this group, in their time frame of their career, that year will be there, and that many of them at that point will probably be in leadership positions. And the exciting things that are happening in our community and the exciting things that are happening in law enforcement that they'll be an active part of. At the same time as we look at that and the challenges that that creates for the police division and for each individual person in the class, we need to reach back to the future and remember where all of this comes from. I am consistently reminded that the terms law enforcement and sustaining tradition, law enforcement and sustaining tradition, that I would suggest to you that those terms are synonymous. That the law that we currently enforce, if we look at where it comes from, thou shalt not steal, we've heard for years and years, and that we have that now broken down in the Nebraska State Penal Code, thou shalt not steal from somebody's checkbook, forgery, thou shalt not steal somebody's car, auto theft. But basically the tradition that we don't steal from one another is part of what we as law enforcement officers are going to be enforcing. But the point of all this is to recognize that the law is in fact our tradition, and that as we approach the community, as we deal with the responsibilities that we all have as law enforcement officers, we need to keep in mind that the traditions of our community are really the foundation by which our law has come and what our responsibilities are. As we deal with the community, only 15% of our time as police officers is actually in the law enforcement function, the actual arrest, the actual citation, the actual kind of operational things that we see the law involved in. The other 85% is involved in service, the service to the community that really is best delivered when we fully understand the traditions of the community we serve. The prevention of crime, for example, carries a greater amount of impact on all of us, and our success in that arena is one of the goals of police management. We hope that we can do everything we can to give you the kind of guidance that will allow you to effectively carry out your responsibilities, not just in law enforcement in that 15%, but in that greater 85% in preventing crime and serving the community. Good luck to you, good luck to your families, and we're really proud that you've completed your academy work in such an exemplary way. Thank you.
Thank you, Chief. At this time, I'd like to call on Officer Rick Rediger, a person chosen by the class to address the gathering here and members of this class. Officer Rediger.
Thank you. I would again like to thank everybody that took time out of their schedules to attend. I would especially like to thank the friends and families of the graduates. I can speak for the class when I say that it means a lot to every one of them to see everybody out here. I don't think you can fully appreciate what goes into a police academy unless you've been associated with one in one way or the other. From a recruit's point of view, you have 17 weeks of classes ranging from criminal law to accident investigation, officer safety and survival, all the way down to my personal favorite, physical fitness. From staff's point of view, they've got 17 weeks to cram everything they need to cram into your head, and it's got to be a task that seems impossible at times. But I think the training staff of the Omaha Police Academy should be commended on the job they did. It was a long 17 weeks, And I think it's probably one of the quickest 17 weeks any of us will ever spend. Went by extremely quick for me anyway. I'm thinking about the speech that I was going to give today. That was going to be a traditional graduating, live for your goals type of speech. But I started to wonder what type of person wants to still become a police officer in this day and age. Most of us basically know what we're getting into to some extent before we do it. But you can paint a fairly gloomy picture if you want. You can get shot, you can get stabbed, you can get assaulted in 100 different ways. You can be sued for doing your job. Heart disease is high. I think you get the picture. So why would anybody still want to become a police officer? My personal feeling for why, and I think they might not admit it, but I could sit every side of every one of them, is there's still a desire to make a difference. And I don't mean a difference, a naive difference like crushing the crime rate in Omaha. I'm talking more about a difference like possibly saving a life in an accident scene, or the traditional apprehending a murder suspect, or maybe something a little more down on the glory scale, but no less important, like just being there with a shoulder when a crime victim needs one. Or maybe a difference so subtle that we don't even realize it's happening, like a little kid looking at you and his eyes get about this big and he says, that's what I want to be when I grow up. Maybe that's the biggest difference of all. But what we have to remember, every one of my classmates have to remember, is when that kid's looking at you, he's not looking at you so much as the badge and the uniform. And it's been drilled into our heads for 17 weeks, and it'll be drilled into your heads for another 25 years, that you're going to be held to a higher standard. And rightly or wrongly, you can complain about that, but what you have to realize is nobody forces you to pin the badge on, and nobody forces you to put the uniform on. So when you do put it on, you got a responsibility. You got a responsibility to push that standard a little bit higher. Every day you work, you got to push that standard a little bit higher. Not only for yourself, but also for those that went before us, and for those that yet to come. I personally believe that Class 188 is going to push that standard higher. Congratulations, Class 188. Thank you.
I now like to call on Mayor Calendar to address the class and then administer the oath of office. Mayor Calendar.
Good afternoon. It's a pleasure to be here. I don't know if it's going to be easy to follow the previous speaker. First rule, don't show up the mayor. If you give good speeches, then I come on and everybody compares me to you. That's difficult. But since the chief was going to quote the Bible, did you quote the Bible? I thought I'd start out by saying it's a pleasure to be here and to be a part of this very special occasion, your graduation ceremony. And if all of you take to heart what the member of your class said, I guess this will be one of the finest classes we've ever had. Serve the city the way it ought to be served. The quote from the Bible, or sort of, is do unto others. That's what's important, I think, to be treated the citizens of Omaha the same way that you want to be treated, even when they're not treating you appropriately. When you treat the citizens like they're your own family, like they're your mother or father, when you respect them as individuals that way, we're not going to make mistakes. And we're going to give the kind of service that our citizens deserve. With 574 active police officers present in Omaha, it is gratifying to know that with the addition of 37 new officers, the total force will grow to 611. This is at a time when the city is facing some new challenges in law enforcement, as well as the need to maintain a high-quality protection for our citizens. In addition, it is commendable that 2 of our city firefighters have completed the necessary training to be qualified to join the arson squad of the Omaha firefighters, reinforcing the current squad of 6. I congratulate all of you and extend my sincere good wishes for a challenging and rewarding future. I know your training was demanding, it was rigorous, and it required not only stamina, but also a tremendous amount of self-determination and self-discipline. I commend each of you for your dedication and for your perseverance. From these characteristics come loyalty to self and others, and dependability in the line of duty. We have many challenges in the city, and with the quality of people that I think we have here, we're going to meet those challenges. As the officer, about to be officer, said, you knew what you were getting into, and all of us in public service know that. Sometime we won't be treated fairly. That's practically every other day for the press. Just picks on me my time, twists my words, they doubt my sincerity. But you know, I knew what I was getting into when I got into this. I don't like it anymore, but I did know what I was getting into. And my service to the public and your service to the public is not that much different. People are going to doubt us. People are going to think we're doing things for the wrong reasons. But as long as within our heart, we can show people that they are all the right reasons, that our goal is service and quality service, I don't think we have to worry. We have to look ourselves in the mirror each morning. Now, before I get on to the oath, I understand there's a Jim Becklin. Where are you, Jim? Pete Sorich is, where are you, Pete, to make sure? Where? I can't see. Okay. Pete has a message for you. He says he's going to retire very soon. His uniform will be for sale, and he'll sell it to you cheap. I don't know how many years it's going to take you to grow into it, but I got to watch that because he's starting me right now. You know, I might not have a card or something. Well, anyhow, if you'd all stand, let's get on with the business. The oath of office. Just the office. We don't need the rest of it. Anybody else would like to take the oath, you can stand. You'll fill in your own name where I say blank, right? I blank do solemnly swear. Oh, you wanted to raise your right hand? Raise your right hand. It doesn't say that. No. The mayors only do what they're told. That I will support. The Constitution of the United States. The Constitution of the United States. And the Constitution of the State of Nebraska. And the Constitution of the State of Nebraska. Against all enemies. Against all enemies. Foreign and domestic. Foreign and domestic. That I will bear. That I will bear. True faith and allegiance to the same. True faith and allegiance to the same. That I take this obligation freely. That I take this obligation freely. And without mental reservation. Without mental reservation. Or purpose of evasion. Or purpose of evasion. And that I will faithfully. And I will faithfully. And impartially perform the duties. And impartially perform the duties. Of the office of Police Officer, City of Omaha. Of the office of Police Officer, City of Omaha. According to law. According to law. And to the best of my ability. And to the best of my ability. And I do further swear. And I do further swear. That I do not advocate. That I do not advocate. Nor am I a member of any political party. Nor am I a member of any political party. Or organization that advocates. Or organization that advocates. The overthrow of the government of the United States. The overthrow of the government of the United States. Or of this state. Or of this state. By force or violence. By force or violence. And that during such time. And during such time. As I am in this position. As I am in this position. I will not advocate. I will not advocate. Nor become a member. Nor become a member. Of any political party or organization. Of any political party or organization. That advocates the overthrow. That advocates the overthrow. Of the government of the United States. Of the government of the United States. Or of this state. Or of this state. By force or violence. by force or violence. So help me God. So help me God. Congratulations. Thank you.
I'd like to ask the dignitaries to form a reception line, please, where we call the officers to present the badges. Stand, please stand. As I call your names, officers, will you come forward? Curtis Atkins. The chief has asked me if any members of the family would like to take photographs of the field person. Larry Baker. James Becklin. Brian Blockenoff. Timothy Carmody. Marilyn Collins. Mark Supak. Presenting the badge to firefighter Anthony Curtis, the Chief Warden Dahlquist.
I see Jim.
Anthony Curtis. Bradley Dirks. Michael Flaherty. John Francavilla. Keith Harris. Robert Hoffman. Joseph Hodges. William Ronnick. Frank Kister. Adam Kyle. Mark Lampert. Presenting the badge to firefighter Ronald LaFleur, Chief Dahlquist. Francis McGee. Rick Michelson. India Mitchell. Michelle Moriarty. Stephen Orsi. James Knapp. Vincent Perez. Rick Rediger. Adam Rhodes. Jeffrey Saalfeld. Joseph Schenkelberg. Michael Schnabel. John Sears. Robert Sendacek. Jerry Simon.